Hello everybody, welcome back to Ultimate Fighting Arena 2023. If you just joined us, where have you been? You've missed out on some amazing fighting game action just before on this stream here. Of course, we had multiple top 8 finals, which was awesome to watch. But I'm joined by Keno. It's awesome to be with you here. We're going to be commentating some Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2.1. You brought in the old man to commentate old man games.
Look, we've got the youngsters. They're going to be playing later on Strive, but it's time. It's time for the old men and their old man games to get here on Xrd Rev 2, the classic, the pinnacle, maybe. Speaking of pinnacle, though,
look who that is on stage.
Look who that is on stage. Our top 8 for today is absolutely pinnacle with this first match of, do we need to introduce Niffy? Niffy is Niffy.
Niffy is Niffy, yeah, number 1 seed. Don't wave to us, wave to the crowd, man. Wave to the cameras. There you go.
There he is.
Hey. And it's going to be a French team kill to start off the bat. Of course, Niffy coming from Lyon, France, on an absolute tear over the last couple of years. Well, pretty much historically throughout Xrd's life, right? He is the epitome of European soul, right? And going up against him, of course, again from France, you've got War Bandit, who knocked me out winner's side. So I am not going to be biased on this commentary whatsoever. But War Bandit playing Sin managed to do the vaulting game overhead, like set up on me, and I was very salty about that. But it will be super amazing to see in this top 8 on winner's side. But there can only be one. Of course, we have a little bit of a background with both of these players facing up against each other. Of course, we had mix-up earlier this year where these players were playing. I think it was War Bandit came 5th, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think War Bandit came 5th at mix-up, and then obviously there was Brussels Challenge with that bracket.
Yeah.
War Bandit coming away with that, first place. I don't think they dropped the game, actually. I think they went through on a perfect run.
Pretty much 100% tick out. But the one thing to note from that is that Niffy was registered to actually go to Brussels Challenge, but couldn't make it, unfortunately. Did get DQ'd from the bracket. So who knows what could have happened. So this is an opportunity to actually have a look and see what could have been a Brussels Challenge here at UFA. Of course, I hope you guys have all been enjoying the fighting games this weekend. I think they're just going to be partaking straight off the bat.
Yeah, no
We're
button
so
checks
used to button checks in Strive that most of the Xrd guys are like, let's get into it. Okay, so winner semi-final.
Let's rock.
Of course, a classic soul. Oh, no, button check.
Oh, no button check. No,
He bamboozles me.
we do need to check our buttons after all, making sure everything's all good.
And it looks like, of course, War Bandit is going to be staying on Sin for this as well. Quite a solid choice, I think, going into the Soul match as well, like Sin.
Do insta-kill! Oh.
I think Sin obviously taking a few lessons from Kai with some of his more longer ranging pokes to then be able to transition into that aggressive Soul-style rushdown with his food gauge, being able to actually go into mix-up pressure quite easily from them far rest ranging buttons and such. But Niffy, of course, he's a rushdown menace. If I see Niffy do one with P into command grab, I am going to be very upset. Okay, starting off. Just slot there from War Bandit. He's going to start off with the pressure. Beat to the air. Ooh, and a clash early on.
Very nice from War Bandit here, just keeping the pressure on top of Niffy. Actually walking over into the corner, but the beat jabber is going to be caught out there, though, the path there into the corner. And Niffy just trying to get on top, actually forcing the burst out from War Bandit there. Keeping up on the stake, making sure the calories are built, the jump ins are clashing. The button to get new, bro. Bro, the YRC into the command grab, that was crazy.
Okay, going to get corner carry from this. Bandit revolver into the knockdown. Tries to go for the overhead, but the whip on the jump H. That's going to give War Bandit an opportunity once again. 6H.
Through the dive in, pressure in the corner, but buttons on wake up. We're constantly catching these ears as well, so the anti-ears as well. But huge grab coming out. Should be, if no, never mind, we're going to be close to the corner.
RC to extend the pressure. 6H. Gunflame YRC once again, meet to the air. Flash once again, DP. It's a pickup. Is he going to be able to finish his food? He does. War Bandit with round 1.
Really well worked from War Bandit. You've seen a couple of scrambles in the mid-screen there, a couple of anti-airs working, air-to-airs as well, but War Bandit securing it straight at the end there, but Niffy hit him with the DP. Another! Wow, the soft throw into the corner we go, Niffy. The mix, go for the overhead, but it's not going to confirm.
Sets up more pressure with Gunflame YRC, keeping you to the corner. The count hit off the 5K. Warbandit decides to burst out. Back to mid-screen. Oh! So I dare you to swing a button. Swing a button, I dare you.
I dare you. I double dare you. Fresh in the corner.
Big counter hit. Of course, if it weren't for the food calories, that would have translated to a very big combo there. But speaking of which, big combo coming in for Niffy as he ties the round count 1-1 in a close first game.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've seen these two fellas obviously versing a lot across Europe, across other tournaments. It's only natural that we're going to get a game like this as close as it is. There's the two new member crowd, so all to play for in this final round. Caught to the corner though, finally opened up. Nivy's going to be getting some tasty combo damage off of the end of this. Should end this with time rate. No, never mind. Using for YRC, maybe go for the mix. Getting the throw in. This should be dead at the end of this combo though. Dust loops in the corner. Straight to the Tyrant Wave. And it is going to be first game to Niffy.
Yeah. Of course, both of these players, well, there's been quite a fair bit of time since pools happened. Got us transitioning into top 8 now, so gave the guys a little bit of a break. But you kind of do see a little bit of sketchiness here and there in terms of execution. But as we progress forward, I'm sure they'll start tightening up their Okazemi a lot better. And there's a bait on the DP, going to carry into the corner, but unfortunately drops. This is going to give Water Bandit opportunity. Clash into FD. Niffy. Ooh.
I'm liking that. I'm liking the YRC, just a stall to the air, get that air to air there. Fresh in the corner though, Warbandit's just trying to find an opportunity to blitz! To get him off, to try and get out Niffy. Working hard to try and get out, but they're on the back foot at the moment. And they're just pressuring in, getting his overheads consistently. Really nice awareness from there as well.
Hard knockdown into the corner. Got a double jump to bait out the DP. Niffy 2 for 2 this round on baiting DPs here. Is he going to be able to translate that into a round finish? He's going to need one more mix-up. Return to neutral. Trade. Gets a sweep.
Woo!
Oh, a little bit too eager on that dash in after the YRC.
He's going to go for the overhead with YRC. Kind of maybe mix it up. Fortunately calls out though. Niffy ready with the grab. The DP is ready there for him with a burst being used early on. Niffy still getting comboed here.
Oh! What a call out. It's like, oh, my DP's better.
Can we kill?
No, not quite. YRC to sort of force the situation. YRC off the gunflame, going to get a pickup. Baits a burst. He's going to translate this into a corner setup. Oh, double jumps, tries to call out the DP once again. Wall Bandit not biting. Still has Okazemi to deal with though. Forces their way out. Gets a pickup, extension in towards the corner. Needs one more. Baltic gain and gets clipped.
Ooh. I don't think the Baltic game was meant to end the round right there for Warbandit, but fortunate enough they did. They were on the bit of the back foot as well with the calories being low, so fantastic that we got this new round in. Another final round between these two right now, and a huge counter hit coming out from Warbandit. Not really done with it. He's driving, trying to space out, actually going to get caught with the grab. Forced to the corner.
Oh, blitz shield. Bursts out. Oh, gets jabbed out of Fafnir. Gonna get a pickup from that as well. Gonna get hard knockdown and food.
I'm liking these interactions with the YRCs between these two. Just spacing it out. Maybe just waiting for the buttons. Warbandit getting caught out here though. In the corner. Nice chicken blocking, but it's gonna eventually get caught out. This should be Dust Loops to end it with Fafnir. It will be. Niffy taking a 2-0 over on winner's side. Sending Warbandit down. Down but not out. They'll be over in losers quarterfinals. I think they're actually waiting for the match between, is it Dom Pedro versus
Niad? Yeah.
Niad? Yeah, it would be.
So we'll hopefully, well, we will be seeing them a little bit later on. Of course, Warbandit will be sat waiting with bated breath watching the rest of these matches, as will we all, as we are now queuing up to have our second winner's side match, which will be Peter versus King Master. Of course, this is a classic European Guilty Gear matchup that's coming up now.
This is this type of match you buy on a VHS.
Yeah.
This is
like
XR
old,
greatest hits.
If somebody has like a video archive link to like 2016 YouTube, like 2040p Japanese cabinet footage, like back in the day. That's what you had to do, man. If you wanted to learn the tech from the Japanese players, you had to put up with 2040p.
That's a crunchy beak driver right there.
Yeah, that is crunchy. Until like the charity drive thing for Mikado Japanese Arcade came in when they managed to buy the streaming equipment. That's that's what happened, bro. You had to. Every single thing's like, yo, somebody's uploaded some footage from a test play over in Shibuya Arcade.
Get it on the Macintosh, quick!
As soon as the testing ground thing for Rev2 came out and it was like Johnny and Jack, I was like, that's it, I'm on a plane. I can't trust any footage that I see. I have to go there and see for myself.
You had to get out there. I mean, to be fair, you know, when this game was big, when this game was around, it was the anime game. For me, anyway. Obviously, you know, coming from Liverpool, it's absolutely huge in Liverpool and the UK as well, to be fair, when it was out and about. And it's, you know, to be fair, that's transitioned nicely into Strive, but I'm here for Strive. I'm here for XR. You mentioned before, obviously, King Rasta, and this being a classic man, but King Rasta just coming off a Melty.
Yeah.
Getting third place over there, so fantastic, multi-gaming. I think this is the only 2 games they've actually signed up for as well. So we're looking at maybe doubling up the medals, maybe getting another trophy. You never know.
And King Rasta, of course, has so many skills unique to them as well. Of course, they also do quite a fair bit of programming in their spare time. A very big influence, of course, from Austria, and does a lot of stuff for the Exode community over there, bringing in loads of players to partake in Vienna Tality, the big Austrian major that they have over there. And of course, Peter was a classic soul player that coming in. Coming all the way from Czech Republic as well.
It's crazy. The distances that we travel just to play EXO. I mean, to be fair, it's a fantastic game. But should be getting straight into this. I think we are just going to do a quick button check first, making sure everything's all right, making sure everything's okay.
Buttons have to be pressed.
Like I said, it's going to be that Faust versus Axel.
Oh god,
Raven. Was that Raven?
Oh, I was thinking. Old news!
Old news!
Rollback beta has been baiting me all this week. I was like, ever since rollback beta, nobody plays the characters that I expected them to play anymore.
Oh wow! Okay. And also just a quick.
And you were saying before, it's like, oh man, I don't think Raven's going to be there. I want to see Raven know that. I think Raven's probably the most interesting character that I've like translated into other artists' titles as well.
Definitely.
We were talking before the stream, like some of the Exode characters. Yes, build that bar. I think because their kit is very simple, it easily translates to other pieces of work that artists of work could easily implement. But
it is definitely a character that you could probably see in Strive, maybe in future Oxus and Wix games. You know what? If we ever get a cross-tag style game, maybe in that, you never know.
Remember when
Dragon Ball's just got rollback. The future's bright. You know what I mean?
Remember when like trailer footage for the arcade mode came out and there was like 2v2 things and people were like, oh, is there like a tag game in this? Is it a tag game on PS5 exclusive?
Nope. Just story.
Nope, just story mode. Okay, Raven. Going up against Faust. Now this is going to be quite tricky because Faust, a lot of the meta of this kind of game relies on the strength of, like, some of the top characters in this game have amazing far S's, and Faust is one of the prime examples of this. Like, he's so easily to be able to control space by just pressing far S and then throwing an item straight off the bat. But opening up with the low, going to be able to set up on the orb. Of course, with that unique glide to be able to set up pressure.
They're asking for the paint already, but we're going to go straight into it. Faust to the corner. He's doing a fantastic job there. Setting the oil lights, actually.
Oh, just getting absorbed by the stance. Building up that excitement gauge. Mini Faust traveling off screen, but the poison still going to connect RC to be able to take a very quick round one. Pretty much a good sequence of items there to be able to pressure Peter just the way that Master likes. Going my way. Throw up the oil. Be able to lock him down quite a fair bit. Oh, but that counter hit. That's going to work out in Peter's favor. He's going to be able to resume pressure. Pick up that Krispy Kreme.
This chocolate bar, we're seeing how pressure to the corner right now. Happiness gauge. It's trying to be filled. We do have a little bit of zoning coming out, but a really nice glide in. A really nice weight there from Peter as well. With the grab, and we're on full ecstasy right now, which means we're going to be going ham. It's all down for King Rasta. Try and calm him down. We're going to be getting it with the FF7 medias. Oh, no, we're not. Are we not? Oh, no, there they are.
Another Krispy Kreme count. Of course, the big thing, the difference with this, for those of you who are only really sort of familiar with stripes, House can only have one item at a time. So if a food item comes out and it remains on screen, it means that House is now locked out of being able to throw other items on screen. So actually, that kind of works in Peter's favor a little bit to be able to apply pressure when there's a chocolate bar or a Krispy Kreme lying down on the floor.
Especially when it's when it's behind you, obviously you look over onto the other side of the screen. Locked up. We are pressured in this corner right now. Huge jump over that from Rasta right there. Just throwing items down, trying to make some space.
Also into the low. Gets the scratch.
Really intense out.
Ripple overhead. Good blocks from Peter, but holding up back gets caught. Goes out there. First on reaction to the hammer. Does not want to have to deal with the pressure.
I like that we got the counter hit, but we just simply could not move. The orb in no way. Arms out, dropping from the sky. Oh, come with the lock. And you know what? That was fantastic to get that right there. Killing that XT bar off the bomb, but we are pressuring to the core right now. It is up for King Rasta to try and hit this. On the bar, it's going to be huge with the counter hit and should get that in the air. King Rasta taking that first game. Not quietly though. That was a struggle. Peter throwing up right there, and Raven themselves going up onto stage, give them some advice.
Raven's like, yo, you have 100% ecstasy in 50 meter. Where's the JoJo Post Super? Okay, so game number 2. You did see an amazing amount of pain stance coming in from Peter to be able to build up that ecstasy, but it's just obviously translating that into actual damage coming from either side as well.
Well, it was like you were saying earlier, obviously, you know, they're able to really build that up, especially when they're using them 4 buttons from Faust, but then you've got to try and get in after that, you've got to try and close down. They're doing a fantastic job of it here, though, against the Faust. Mini Faust on the field, he's crawling towards you, he's coming for your toes. YRC on the straight away. Look out for them opportunities.
King Master, of course, wanting to try and dominate as much as the air to ground space as he possibly can. Uh-oh, Momo-kun. Away they go. Golden hammer. Black hole. This is probably going to work out a lot for Pete. Actually got to be able to accept. No, gets pulled back. Cream. That gets scratched from the air grab.
Imagine getting actively pulled out of your combo from a black hole. My man said, Timmy, darkness of space. Pressure right now, there, Jesus. And to be fair, this has been the story for this, but we're going fishing right now.
Big burst bait there on the scalpel pull there, but Peter not biting. That's the chocolate bar. Throws out the needle. So absorbs a bit more. Does get clipped. The Mini Faust actually ruins the combo there for King Rasta on the scalpel pull. Mini Faust out once again. Dashes under with that Slayer attack. That teleport.
Throwing our headless hammers and donuts on the field right here, but Orb will be hitting. Nice little combo corner for Peter. We're going to be able to set up the high. Orb hitting low. The Orb going low. We're going to go for the overhead. No, we're actually going to dodge the burst coming from King Rasta. We should be able to end this combo right here. You have enough?
It's going to need one more. Goes into the glide. PPPP. Good blocks from King Rasta. Dead angles their way out. Gets caught low. To be able to get a hard knockdown going my way. Peter deciding not to deal with it. Bursts out and the 4S. And just a bonk on the head with the hammer for good measure.
You're hoping that will come back. Really nice, Peter, though. Nice quick transitions within that game as well. And you know what? Once we were set up in that corner, it was continuous setup with all on all. It was really, really good.
So, that's the Orb out. Peter already on quite a fair bit of excitement, going back into neutral. Oil barrels out. I think the good thing with this as well, in comparison to the last game, is the slowing down of the needle, using that as an opportunity to actually force the situation. Gets opened up overhead, scratch, TK Orb. Yep, Rasta not wanting to have to deal with that. Best item in the game.
Oh my days. Oh, unfortunately, this is going to be missing. Chocolate bar is on the field. We are going to be getting our combos right here. Huge mix coming out. The air swimming.
Oh, big scratch. Gotta translate towards a corner carry and around. Peter now actually taking the lead.
Ahead from the first time in this set, so usually if they can try and end this game right here. Huge grab coming out, flying in, going in with that overhead. The grab coming in. forcing King Rasta into this quarter situation right now. Low orb, sticking with this multiple overheads right here.
Oh, a double scratch to get a counter hit. Going to be able to set up Oki once again. Scratch. A lot of meter to work with as well. Yep, there's the RC going to translate into a command grab. Going to build up that excitement into the burst super. That's going to do it for Peter.
That is huge for Peter right there. With the perfect as well. Oh my days. The old news of Axel being moved away and being shown off.
And Raven is the MVP. We need to know what Raven was whispering in man's ear. It's like, yeah, bro, you got the excitement gauge. Use the ball.
Use the ball.
Use the ball.
Yeah, fantastic for Peter right there. They're going to be moving on through bracket. They'll actually be with Niffy over on winners finals right there. So we'll be moving down to losers. We've got a big match coming up though. We've got France versus Spain. We've got Testarossa versus Pepe coming out. I think they played a couple of times this year.
And you know, it's been happening all weekend across multiple games already. You know the French like to be loud. But let me just test the audience right now. Spanish guys, can you give us a shout for us? Come on, Spain, come on.
There they are. They've been hype all weekend.
They've been hype all weekend.
Strive, KOF.
I wonder if any of the French guys want to back up Testarossa. Obviously not.
Obviously not. That's
Obviously
crazy.
Not.
That's crazy.
Are you guys awake yet? Come on, we got games to be playing. I need you guys to be there with us.
But huge for this man, right? Yeah, a huge match actually between these two. They've played a couple times throughout this year. I think it was Pepe who got 5th at mix-up. Was that correct?
Testarossa came 5th at mix-up.
Testarossa got 5th. Yeah.
I think they were playing against. No, I think they got joint 5th actually. I think they were both.
They both got joint 5th.
I'm getting mistaken for Don Pietro, who was playing at the mix-up, who I believe Testarossa managed to actually play. Or was it?
Yeah, because it was. I think it was. Testarossa got knocked up by Acarol.
Yes, by
that sounds correct.
Yeah, that's a mix-up. That sounds pretty much spot on. But we're having a really good balance of characters that we've got coming in. Oh, your prayers have been answered, bro.
Oh.
What was it? Just tell the audience what was the one character you wanted to see.
I wanted to see a game of Monopoly today. That's what I wanted to see.
The minions are attacking the Nexus.
The minions are attacking the Nexus. Minions will spawn in 50 seconds. But I wanted to see Jacko live on stage in a raw form with the houses, with the command grabs. We are going to be going for just a quick button check just to start off between these two though. And it's, I mean, to be fair, obviously Jacko and Strive, you know, massively comparable. Obviously, do here. Excellent. Do they get the kill? Oh, never mind. Yeah, obviously, Jacko, massively comparable between this version of here and his Strive version. Obviously, a Strive version is a pressure demon, obviously spawning her own minions, kicking them towards you, a little bit like Venom. But in this game,
she's a ticking time bomb.
She's Freddy Fazbear's Peter Emporium with the jump scares that she can throw at you. When the minions are just walking towards you, there's nothing you can do except destroy the houses, obviously. Oh, I feel like in this matchup here, if it is going to be Jacko Faust, and I believe it is, this is a tough matchup for Jacko.
Yeah, it very much is, because it kind of goes into that thing where the big element that Jacko needs is time. She needs time to be able to set up houses. She needs time to get her abilities off cooldown. She needs time to actually build up a meter that she can use for her reversal. Whilst Faust is like, haha, RS.
Yeah, that's
2H.
Yeah, that is it. To be fair, you got obviously Faust has got so many big buttons just to clear them houses. And to be fair, not just clear them houses, but if you've got all three down, you can clear all three at once.
Exactly.
So that's going to be obviously Pepe's game plan here, just making sure that they don't get planted. Testarossa though, going to be needing to get them houses up, get them hotels up, and we're already starting it there. The wonderful game of Monopoly, and we're doing a fantastic start to it as well with the shield up, with minions out, but unfortunately caught in the corner. Now throw away down 2D to get down. Actually, fantastic situation as well. I feel like we're not talking about the most egregious thing on Jacko as well, was when you're in this type of situation. My man is getting ganged up on. You may have got bears, but I got 5 fellas right behind me. Box of donuts? Nah, slam dunk on that. Oh, and he's at the power dump!
And they're getting aggro now. They're just absolutely swarming, and there's the 5D to be able to sneak in into the reset command grab. Spit him back out into the minions. Jab, 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 jab. That scaling going into another spit.
That was toxic.
That was toxic.
That was toxic.
It was pretty toxic.
That was... This is why I like Jacko so much, man.
Hey,
How can you get a Jacko like this? And you know what? That's perfect. They get the shield out to protect the houses.
Hammer,
It's so good.
Mini Faust on the screen. Shield is gone, so that's actually going to interrupt Testarossa. Oh, gets clipped by Going My Way. And there's the DP. Going to get a hard knockdown. Blitz shield out.
Actually going to hit this time around, but on top of the house, so it's an opportunity to really get rid of them. Unfortunately, they're still going to be on the field. Donut up, pressure in the corner. FE, unfortunately getting hit just before the minions can arrive, but here it is. Charge does. Are we going to go for the same mix again? I don't think we are. We're just going to spit him back down straight into it. Command grab once more. Command of it. Oh my days. Testarossa is going wild right here. Man is spitting him left, right, and center. You may be jumping from the skies.
Oh, but now the minions are off on the field now. Has to play a little bit more patiently, but another D-stick. Violence was the only option.
How can you now look at me and tell me that Jacko is not the funnest character in this game?
I'm telling you.
Brain rot the character.
Yeah. Because this is what I've had to deal against stuff like this for like 8 years. Do you know how much brain rot that inflicts onto a person?
I wouldn't know, I play it. I've not been medically seen yet.
Oh, gold burst as well coming in for Testarossa. RC to extend the pressure. This is going to give plenty of time for the minions to make their way forward and build up that house level. He's going to spit them towards the minions.
Aim of the minion was wild, make them unbreakable, as well as the slow march forward of the 100-man minion. Coming on in. Pepe is absolutely locked down in this corner right now. There is no way out. On top of a house, on top of minions. Will try and get out with the 2D, but unfortunate right there. Caught by the minions, and it is all Testarossa right now. He has everything he needs. It's the situation that they're wanting, and they're going to be getting the round off it right there.
And the great part about that is, as well, is that because there was so much pressure, Pepe was having to use that meter for FD, which meant that dead angle wasn't even an option.
No.
Okay, Pepe with a hard knockdown, tries to go out a DP, but was delayed. Amari's their way out, hard knockdown, sets up another house into a command grab. We get the extension, going to spit back towards the houses. Going My Way, does manage to do a little bit of damage to the houses, gets clipped by the Dark Magician. You're
going to power up the minions though. We're stuck in this corner situation once again, and all 3 houses are out on top of Pepe right now. Slam dunking in. That meter is being used up so much, and we're actually going to combo now. Biz coming out. It's going to be dodged by Testa right there, and in a quick 2-0, showing the power of Jacko in this set right here, and it's going to be moving on to this King Ras there over on loser's side. Unfortunately for Pepe, getting knocked out at 7th place, but what a game.
Yeah, but this bracket has been pretty stacked. Like, coming out at 7th against some of the players that you've had over here this weekend is no short feat.
No.
Definitely.
Like, this is, we do have to remind ourselves, obviously, Pepe's a fantastic player coming out from Madrid, Spain. Obviously, we've got the Spanish lads behind us, all cheering on. And yeah, had some places this year and across the tournaments, but I mean, that was a rampage, if I've ever seen one in my life. An absolute rampage coming out from the Jacko, coming out from Testarossa. Not done yet though, over on loser's side. We do have one more game though.
And of course we've got our last French representative on the side of Don Pietro. Going up against Nian, all the way from the Netherlands. So again, amazing widespread representation outside France as well.
It's always nice to see, because it's like, even though obviously you get these XR tournaments, I think UFA this year has been the biggest one. It's got 57 entrances on this one. Obviously, it always feels like it's the same core group of players going to each of these tournaments. We said that last year as well with UFA when we were actually capped. The fastest sign-ups on any side game event on both this one.
Oh.
Obviously, no cap on the last one, but
I wonder who Niad's going to be playing.
oh, I wonder.
Oh.
Just rock up with the Kai. It's like, oh.
It's like, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody cosplaying. Oh, I can't remember if it was a Raven cosplayer or somebody who was cosplaying Chaos, playing like Kai. On
To be fair,
I was just like, what?
I've had that done to me. I've sat down full bracket, looked to my right, seen a full May cosplay, and they've pulled out the Happy Chaos, and I'm just like, all right, well, you know.
This sucks.
I didn't block the first mix. How am I gonna block? The next 10? You know, where am I at here? But
The mix-up game happens at character select. You're already in the blender. You just don't know it.
no, certainly not. I'm loving the tag bed heads though from Niad, and it'll be. So France versus Netherlands out here. We do have just a quick button check going on. It should be the Ramlefall versus the Deadman, yeah?
A battle of the low tiers. So both of these characters historically have always been nerfed pretty much every single patch throughout the entirety of Exard's competitive lifespan.
Yeah.
But Exard is such a game where there's such a high skill ceiling where you could, if you're one of those bad men,
Yeah.
could actually put in the time and actually unlock the potential of the character, you can make a mess out of anyone. Playing the intros rock.
As we should. The music choice being an excellent one as well. See, Ram in this game, if you are coming from Shrav, completely different character.
Different
in terms of obviously.
on both of these characters.
To be fair, both of these characters are wanting the same, wanting to set up in the corner. Obviously, Bedman wanting to set up with repeat signs, trying to get that Bedfall one, trying to get the Beyblade on. Obviously, Ramlefall wanting to set up with swords across the screen. So do that first, though, and it is going to be a nice set of start from both. Right here, Don Pietro doing a fantastic job getting the swords out.
So, Don Pietro does get clipped, going to get Beyblade, decided to burst out, not wanting to deal with Beyblade, Deja Vu YRC. Going to get carried towards the corner with that. Last loop sequence, gets a splat against the wall, hard knockdown into the setup.
I'm loving the sword.
Crashes against the sword with the dead angle. That's going to allow Don Pietro to get the dust loop ball. There we go. It's a fuzzy overhead pickup. That's going to translate to a round win. Are we going to know? Was it something?
Are we going for the chip out? Are we going? We're actually going for the chip out? That is crazy coming up from Don Pietro. Taking that first round right there. Fantastic job to get that right. Oh, and it is going to be just a really nice start from Niad right here. Trying to get back on top, slow march forward, setting up the signs like we need. Throwing the hits out once again. Not going to be hitting though. Actually hitting on the return, never mind. Setting up more signs, Beyblade's coming out if it need be. To be able to combo straight into it. We do have the Bedfall sign, so we've got the Oki situation.
And there's a Deja Vu to get the extension as well. Bed slam. It's a Beyblade OTG's gonna tie it up one round apiece.
It's a really nice answer back from the out there. Pressure into the corner, and it was just all the rounds. Let's see how they can do it in this next one.
Yeah, game that just blocks into the back dashes to deal against sort of technical strings that Ramlefall has in there. Push towards the hard knockdown. So it's a Beyblade, but a gold burst. Oh, the sheep is out! Don't fall asleep! Don't fall asleep! It slammed it towards it!
Oh no!
Ah! Charge blitz.
Oh, got blocked!
What a mash coming in from Don Pietro. It's going to get pushed back in towards the corner. 6P to the bedside. Burst through Don Pietro. Triangle jumps going back into neutral. Okay, we can calm down a little bit. Gets clipped.
Really nice sword setup coming up from Don Pietro. Combo in the corner though. Get the charge though, so we're going to get loops. Set up with the sword once more. Overhead. It's going to be huge right now. Can we get this at the end? No, it just slips.
Blitz sealed.
Blitz sealed.
Got Super to be able to finish this off if need be. Needs to be careful of the burst.
Oh, the slow
there it is. Okay, one last chance for Nia. Throw out the head. Bedtime, lots of icons on screen. Has to traverse their way through neutral. Gets clipped by the sword.
And a big puff of breath, a little bit of news, and Don Pietro takes that round. Got people in the front telling him to calm down, but the fantastic last round there. A little bit scrambly, but that's what we like to see here. Top 8 for Exxon. Revelator 2.
Bed slam does get punished for it though. Forcing Yan to use burst. Big bounce. Trying to get sorted out. A lot of overheads coming in on the side of Dom Pietro. More overhead. Still some stuff to get. Gonna reset into another overhead, and that's gonna be Dizzy into 7 golden ladders.
Huge fair fight coming out with Dom Pietro right there. Really good setup in the corner right now. Setting up the swords.
Still has first on the table.
Yeah. Does not have to worry about too much of the pressure.
Overhead!
They had another one again. Hit that tally up because it's been settled now.
That's definitely gonna have to firm this mix up now. No burst, no meter, but the overhead on counter hit again into the instant kill. Dom Pietro.
Let it rock. Let it rock.
Overheads. Aren't they funny? Counter hit overheads. Aren't they funny?
It was so
Are
many
you
in that
telling
game.
me that I lost that entire setup just from overheads? Yes.
You telling me I can block high?
No.
Oh, fantastic from Dom Pietro.
But such a, because again, Ramafall kind of has like Tekken strings. Like she has several setups, and of course, ending with the overhead slam as well, with the sword already set up to be able to pick up follow-up afterwards, so you don't even need to spend meter to be able to extend pressure on that. Super scary stuff to deal with. Especially if you're not like constantly playing against Ramafall all the time. Like Ramafall's not exactly the highest picked character in Exert.
When you're not used to obviously the strings themselves, you don't know what's coming next. Obviously, she can really cancel into, well, she can cancel into obviously sword swings if she wants to. You see it a couple times there for Dom Pietro, that it was the reset up in the corner multiple times to then go into what it was just at overhead. Keep that combo going, go for another reset in the corner. It was really well done. Obviously, they're going to be moving on to play War Bandit, but got King Rasta coming up onto the stage with Testarossa once again.
So another Jacko versus Faust match that we're having, but this time around, it is the Faust. King Rasta, of course, one of 2 Europeans to actually travel to Arc Revo World Tour America back during the days of Exod, along with Keno.
Yeah, fantastic.
Keno's probably watching and just like, yeah, put some sauce on my name. But King Rasta, obviously no slouch. Just got word in our ear, no button check. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, going straight into it. We know what we're pressing here. And I think it's going to be a tale for Testarossa right now to see how well they can deal with this matchup once again. Obviously play completely different. Let's see obviously how that goes on. In all easily, I don't see why it couldn't go swimmingly for Testarossa once more. You've seen how much damage they did to Pepe last time around.
But yeah, I don't think, of course, there's a lot of elements that kind of worked out in the previous match, like we were seeing Pepe use a lot more items just to get himself by barrier. I don't think King Rasta's going to see barrier and be like, okay, time to throw items. I think that's going to be an opportunity for King Rasta to really put on the pressure, sort of stop these houses from getting inside the bubble and being able to level up over time. He's just going to take the opportunity and be like, okay, I'm just going to press fire SQH to throw an item.
I think you'll probably see maybe a slowed down version of the game coming out from Master, but it's certainly not going to be slowed down from Testarossa, as we're in a fantastic situation already. Setting up Chaos, you're going to be getting the charge dust going into the sky. Should be able to spit back on down. Yes, we are straight to the main event. All houses are set up. That base is set up immediately, though. Don't want to be trapped in this corner. Trying to get rid of these houses. Huge air throw actually coming out and destroying all 3 of the houses, maybe? No, just
not quite. The last house still stands. YRT going to be able to block against it. Not even just super jump up.
Like that. Trying to protect the last house. Trying to make sure it stays on the field. We need them minions out. Look at both E and S back down. No projectiles coming out. The dive coming from the jump dust. And it should be it for Testarossa right there with the spin command grab coming out. Sorry, spin kick grab coming out. In the first round, huge there. Huge once more to go with that. HS pressing the corner, huge command grab combo with decay, and it is a full combo on Tessa. Oh no, never mind.
Oh, tries to bait an early tech to try and get a command grab that we saw earlier. King Rasta adjusting, but still finds himself in the corner. Gonna have to deal with these houses, deal with the aggroed minions. Gonna go into the burst, just gonna end game one as fast as humanly possible. 7 golden ladders, cleaning up, dumping every resource there on the table just to secure that game one.
Mr. Rosa on fire right now. I think something we should have mentioned as well. Reminded by his date was actually at CEO Taku as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they got 25th over there in America. So doing a fantastic job right now. House is set up, Byra is up.
Aggro is already up. Oh, pretty much a lot of cooldowns on the side of Jacko coming in now. Be able to push towards corner, tries to go for a command grab. King Master bursts out. Bar is going to stop more items from coming out, and Testarossa going to be able to extend into super. Fusion driver, throw the house on top to be able to extend pressure, gets a hit. And a very quick round one. Testarosa's running with it.
We are speed running through some of these rounds right here. Testarossa is not wanting to play around, is not wanting to give the time to King Rasta right here to get rid of these houses. All 3 up once again. The huge throw coming out from King Rasta. Hit him with the sweep and going fishing today with the full combo coming out.
Oh, big count hit. Got to be able to throw out a knight for free. Bomb is out. Does need to be careful. Throws back out to mid-screen. Gets swept. H is a menace. Aggro the minions. Big count hit. I don't think it's enough though. Oh, and the dive from the top rope. Brilliant stuff there. As soon as Faust goes off screen when you can't see him, just go straight through the door.
Coming down like T-Ball from SF, setting up once more. The barrier, see the meteor is actually getting blocked by the barrier itself. Absolutely huge. Aggro the minions, power them up. There is a trampoline on stage, but
DP out from Testarossa. Houses are down, there's only level 2 P house left. Giant chocolate bar. You're going to the chocolate factory. And Swept gets hit by Mini Faust. Going to be able to tech out. Good air throw on the tech baits. The DP.
There's really pressure. There's really good pressure in the corner from King Rasta right now. Got the donut
Overhead.
out. Overhead getting caught, but no combo straight after it. Actual air with the YRC as well. Huge from King Rasta right now. And it is consistent with Tesla just being locked in this corner, but a massive air grab coming out. We do have minions on the field. We're seeing this position once again.
But Oil actually slipping up on that 5D as well. You saw it just greasily trying to make their way in.
Oh my god, trying to stay in the combo. The black holes holding them back. They're caught in the blender right there with the minions.
Oh, gets caught by the Golden Hammer, gets into the 2H.
Getting bogged on the head with their construction tools. Testarossa looking on in what looks like despair, but we're 1-1 here. What was a really close set is now coming to be a bit more even between these two right now.
Going off the push King Rasta. Back to the corner, 5D gets blocked. Now that the barrier's on cooldown, a lot more items are going to become prevalent. Gets a trade on the 6P. Forces Testarossa to burst out.
Spinner.
All fireworks, has to be careful on the end. Oh, that grab actually saves him from the fireworks.
That's low, back into the blender once more. Minion houses. Oh, looking weak though. We're actually going to hit the Elysium driver this time around though. Keep that combo going, blocking the burst. Huge from Testarossa right now. Going to be able to OTG and keep that combo going.
Set point once again for Testarossa. Can King Rasta bring it back? That's a just block. That's extended the pressure. Another just block coming in from King Rasta. There's a lot of screen space now. Gets a scoop. Going my way. The bomb out. Oh, but the bomb flicks against the oil puddle. Going my way once again. It's a hard knockdown drill going my way. Going to be able to extend pressure. Throws out an item YRC. Mini Faust walking off stage right.
Right into the corner right now. Oh my!
Tries to call out the anti-air.
Oh, the
Brilliant recognition coming from King Rasta. He's in an amazing position. Another iron throw. YRC gets caught on air to air. Backs off. Wants to try and get rid of these houses before they become too much of a problem. That's a throw. That's going to get rid of the minions and get rid of 2 houses in the process. Sweet.
Oh, hit with the overhead though, and the charge does. It's going to be all Testarossa right now if they can just keep their head. Combo with the minions. Yes, we do. We don't get no mix afterwards though. Head's being thrown. RC.
Oh, the hard knockdown from the Scalpel. Mini Faust on screen. Scalpel.
The houses are still out. There's no minions on the screen.
They're coming in.
Oh my god! They're coming out. Go Birds! Oh my days! Testarossa! Saved at the end of the day by his own minions, creeping him on behind. Testarossa bringing it back what seemingly was. It looked like King Rasta's round at the end of the day. There was so much they were doing in the corner just to counteract Testarossa there and the Jacko. So much against obviously getting rid of the burst, the YRCs to keep them locked down, but
yeah,
minions.
You saw no minions on screen, and yet Jacko's there playing the organ, and everyone's like, hang on a second. Barrier's still on cooldown. What's going to happen? And then you just see the goon squad just roll in on his way.
It's the fact that we were on the other side of this corner, we're locked in, and then you just got 4 fellas just like, yeah, we're coming for you. Pitchforks and swords in hand, waiting to protect their queen.
I just see, oh god, what's the actor's name? Who plays as the Witcher? When he's
I don't know.
In Mission Impossible, when he's just got the mustache and he clocks the gun.
Yeah, he's clocking the swords, clocking the wands. They're just like, we're ready.
Bring it on. Right, okay, so going into our next match, of course, we're seeing the return of War Bandit. We've got another Team France team kill. War Bandit going on against Dom Peltra.
Well, it's actually Peter is the only one left that is not French within this bracket.
I've seen this, yeah, that's true.
So it's up for Peter right now to maybe wave the international flag across this bracket. But we'll see. Obviously going into a first War Bandit versus obviously we're just seeing Don with his crazy game last set with the how many overheads? 7 to 8
like
to 9.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
But of course, War Bandit. Obviously no slouch when it comes to overhead setups. Of course, jump dust from Sin in this game. There's nothing better than having an IAD into aerial pressure just to then go into his aerial scoop to be able to get a pickup confirmation from it as well.
Little hee-hee-ho into it a little overhead.
Oh, and Sin's beam as well. What a banger.
Let's rock.
All right, let's get it. There's the scoop. A reset back into the 2 neutrals. And Pietro with a big jump in, gets her knocked down low. Ooh, that's a stagger on counter as well. But watching inside top, that's going to allow War Bandit to get to up some pressure.
Then get the fame right there, then so it's a little forwards, runs out.
On overhead.
Really nice back dash. The record.
Oh, that's the scoop, an instant jump D into the scoop. YRC's to block the projectile. Pick off. Not quite. YRC going to get a hard knockdown, going to leap their way in. It gets through on the table, overhead. Nice block. Rejected air to air. Coming in with the blitz shield, sets up the sword, going to carry towards the corner. All splat. It's the dust. Going to be able to set up sword.
Really good for Don Pietro right now. Sword to set up. The play is there, and it should be getting it against the wall right now, though. For the super.
And just mash 5P. Yeah.
Really good from Don Pietro right there, though. It was a fantastic setup. Swords in the corner right now. Ooh, getting caught low on round start.
There's that delayed jump lead once again. What? Nice down. Push back into mid-screen. Ooh, just low power files up with the sword. Oh, I've got a slide of my own. Don't think that you can get away with that. Pushing towards foot. Air dash in. Tries to go for the jump D again. But Don Pietro, Abari their way out saying, no. Don't think you can get away with that.
I love that button's on wake up right there. Nice mix there, no problem there. P-Jabber once more. Swords being set up just to try and catch War Bandit jumping, but it's eventually going to get caught low. Red RC to keep it going, should be able to get to the corner. It does drop just beforehand though, gives War Bandit the opportunity to get out.
Huge throw. needs to eat though. Look at that calorie gauge, there's not a lot left. And again, the bar in from Don Pietro. YRC opts in and catches on the air-to-air.
That was looking tight from Warbandit right there. Low on calories, it would have been a desperate situation. Both got away with it in the end. It is going to be round the piece right now. And a huge anti-air coming out from Warbandit themselves. Air's being heavily used from Don Pietro, and then pressure once more in the corner. DP continue going. Really nice. The bounce combo right there. Another overhead coming in and a huge throw. ORC to keep it going. Looking low on the calories though.
Gets pushed out towards the corner. Another extension, beautifully set up. Going to be able to go to the ball splat. Going to be able to set both swords up overhead. Gets a burst as well. Building up towards 100 meters. Don Pietro's got a lot of opportunities to be able to extend the pressure, but won't even need to as they're on 100 meter right now and going to go for the instant kill.
Another one this set! Don Pietro, you need to calm yourself down.
Nah, bro, 100 meters, it's optimal. It's optimal. Bro.
Use it all! Just crazy right there. Our second insta-kill this set from Don Pietro once again. Warbandit looking, looking a bit worse for wear in that set right there. And you know what? Didn't play it too bad in all honesty. Played a fantastic game, forcing Ramifel over into the corner.
Big cat hit starting off from Warbandit though. That's a brilliant thing of the game about Ramifel. Like, he doesn't have the same sort of tools as those top tier characters, which is so meter efficient, right? Because a lot of her mechanics set up extensions for her, while other characters would have to RC if they wanted to continue that same sort of pressure. Oh, the 6P coming out very late there.
Hitting on the other side as well. Getting caught out with that base. It's going to be a huge combo coming out from Don Pietro. We've got the meter to set up as well. Another overhead. Keep it going. Beyblade super towards the end. I think we will. Oh no, never mind.
I think it's just going to be a chip kill. He's going to just kill the FD and gets an overhead during the sword super as well. Just for good measure.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Pietro doing tons so trying to get these wins, and you know what, when they're setting up in the corner, like you said, when you're like, even though they're low tier characters, when you are that guy on that character, they're deadly into it.
Get a hard knockdown towards the corner into calories as well. YRC good tech on the throw. Warbandits continue on the pressure, but the back throw, the Sage Jam special gets tripped up low. Gonna get the ball spot. Get the court to be able to extend it into Dusk. Gonna be able to set up Okazemi with the command grab. Thankfully is still able to keep on the pressure. Overhead gets blocked. Prey gets pushed back into the screen, but that counter hit off the sword is going to put him into stagger. And that's going to be a wall spot into the corner. One more mix-up will do it.
Have a lot of ball.
The back
gets
taken.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Not only did they end up losing that round, but also losing burst in the process. This is going to be huge for Warbandit as he gets up 5D overhead. Get a hard knockdown in the corner. Oh no, goes for a reset. Still able to eat though and get YRC. Here's tripped up low. Goes for the hop into empty low, gets counter hit. Jump D overhead. Then carry towards the corner. Needs one more mix up and it's another overhead with 7 golden letters going to Warbandit.
One in this set right now. Warbandit doing a fantastic job to bring that back. The thing is as well, it's really nice awareness just to try and get the YRCs and the Eaton, trying to make sure the calories don't go down. We've not seen actually that drop too low in these sets, so really nice round coming out from Warbandit. Starting off the round fantastic though, catching low, but it's an instant grab and an instant turnaround for Don Pietro, and the burst has to be used.
YRC to be able to call out any opportunity to pushing towards the corner with, oh, but the calorie gauge is gone. Commentator Coach talking just about how well they've been managing their calorie gauge just to then run out on empty. This is going to be huge for Don Pietro. Going to pretty much run this entire corner mix up. Has one more sword to be able to recall and deploy. Overhead. Gets caught. All splat. The Dusk to mash 5P. One more opportunity for Warbandit. Does have burst available. Gets caught on the back dash.
Great air shoot straight away though, and it's going to be Warbandit's on the foot right now, just trying to eat, not wanting to commit and go in, but will get the hit right here though. Blitz out, going to be taking the left-hand side. Really nice side should come out from Don Pietro, and it is just going to be the dust combo. Setting up, was that a double YRC? So he's Stormy get away with that? That is crazy.
Splat against the wall. Gonna need one more mix-up to be able to finish it off, but the DP comes through. Gets a hard knock, gotta be able to get the calorie, gotta set out the vaulted game, gets clipped by it. One more round.
Two or three.
Both players, well, War Bandit just shy of first. Oh, and War Bandit was clipped. Forces Don Pietro to actually use burst, gotta carry towards the corner with this second string. Splat. Sword deploy. First out, takes away the sword. Hard knockdown, push towards the corner, gets the leap in as well. That's a lot of meter.
And that eats in a full bar of tension. I'm going to get set up YRC to protect ourselves. Really nice awareness coming out from War Bandit right there, another YRC.
And Don Pietro has one more bite. Tries to force the situation. Calvados. YRC has to block this. Both players now, no meter. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Good block on the overhead. Backdashes into Beak Driver to be able to call out.
And on the edge of that staff, War Bandit will find victory and move on to lose the semi-finals against Testarossa. A fantastic set between them two right now, coming down to it right at the end. What a game! What a set!
What an amazing set right there. Pretty much it was mostly, I would imagine, burst efficiency that kind of helped really get War Bandit back into that match right there, because as soon as the corner was established, it was just, what am I going to do against Don Pietro? It was like, the setups are too tight.
You've seen it obviously his last two games. You've seen the fact that as soon as we got them overheads, we go into that, we go into that Tekken combo that we had there. It was then instant, all right, set up swords once again, go for that overhead once more, and then just keep on rinse and repeating it until obviously we can get that, that chip super in, or we just kill from the combos. But you see it, really nice base usage coming out from Sin, making sure obviously that we're not getting caught out there, making sure that we can get out of the corner, run them down, and obviously, switch it up, and we had it there. And
the pivotal moment in that as well, we only saw it in that final game right there, where setup corner gets established, mix-up game is about to begin on the side of Ramsafol. DP. Not a single DP that entire set until it finally mattered.
Yeah.
Because all the while there was like, oh, DP's not going to be an option. He hasn't demonstrated DP to me once this entire set until it matters.
I think it was a bit of a do or die moment maybe from coming out from War Bandit, because it was definitely an opportunity where you thought, if you DP here, especially on sword setup, especially in a situation that you definitely shouldn't, it could be looking long for you, especially in that combo string. It will be sticking to loser's side though, no button check going into this. It'll be Testarossa versus War Bandit. It'll be another bad matchup for Jacko. I mean, Beat Driver kind of just speaks for itself in this matchup.
Most characters who kind of have like very sweeping normals and actually play a more grounded sort of game do tend to have a bit of an advantage over Jacko, because Jacko kind of wants to be able to protect the houses. And the other thing as well, as opposed to Faust matchups, which we've mostly seen against Jacko, Sin actually has the innate ability to be able to transition from that sort of range game into the sort of that more pressure-oriented play style, right? You've seen it a lot from War Bandit, where they'll do Beak Driver or do the Stun Dipper into the Gazelle to be able to extend pressure afterwards, right? Just to be like, okay, I'm going to check you on this.
It's not just obviously that L comes to can obviously clear them houses as well. Not only do they clear them houses, but you can get the hits in, even if it's on block, YRC, go for that mix, and then you're instantly in against this character that, you're going to be ruining their setup on. So it's going to be all about that now. How are we going to get rid of these houses? Are we going to go straight in? Are we going to play a little bit spacey at first? Let's see. We're letting the intros rock though. They're going straight into it with our losers semi-final. So versus War Bandit in an instant round start base. Coming out Testarossa does not want to deal with any of the shenanigans coming out from War Bandit, but unfortunately they're locked down in the corner. House just behind them. Minion is going to spawn.
Doesn't manage to get the grab. First down from War Bandit. Now, of course, with the houses surrounding them, War Bandit needs to be able to get a hit in against Jacko to be able to get away from this squadron homing in on him. Testarossa wanting to try and back up, but there's the hit coming in. Back with the DP in return. Taking back towards the houses. Good block of the 5D.
Look at the 5D blitz mode. This You know what? If we can get this round, then man, we are just going to go for the reset. We're not going to go for any big damage, but we will get that on hit grab with the aggro minions. Testarossa getting ahead in this match. That blitz making out wonders for them right there.
It's a hard knockdown early, but there's the DP established. It's clipped by a minion in the shin. It's like, okay.
No eating! No eating on stage!
You're getting crumbs on my house.
Oh,
this is how you get ants. And there's the extension. Same stage. Driver going to set up the vaulted game, going to lead towards, going to get the mix up. Good blocks on the fuzzy, but then gets rated with the burst.
He's got no time to get out there, House.
Oh!
I thought there was maybe some iframes that would save them there, but no, getting
I think it was more of a positioning kind of thing, rather than because the super projectile pushes him back when he activates it, right? Oh, but gets a jump in on himself. Pete tried to straight through the projectiles, pushing towards the corner. Gets the kneel in. Big counter hits.
On the side switch as well. Minions are in. Big Driver to try and get rid. Alcom's doing the job. DP going in. We're going to be extending this combo, making sure we can eat. And there's no minions on the screen to interrupt, but it will give Testarossa the opportunity to really set up now. And this is the perfect situation for the Jacko main. And you know what? I like the dead angle. Get out of that situation. Make sure we can use it straight away, because look where we are now.
And look at where the houses are as well. They're in the complete opposite corner. It's going to take them half an hour to get down the M6 to be able to actually reach towards Testarossa and back him up.
It's going to be a whole lot of money, but we're moving the venue, we're moving the characters, we're hitting the charge dust. Really nice usage of Bears with the jump in. But War Bandit taking that first game, still first to two between these sets right now. So, on Testarossa, can they bring it back? Can they bring it from this deficit? We'll be going straight into it. Jacko is sin.
Testarossa, I think, is just struggling a little bit against the scramble that War Bandits putting Testarossa in, right? Also establishing a lot more defensive techniques a little bit earlier than some of the other methods that we had previously. Like you've already seen in that very first game, War Bandit more than happy to be able to spend 15 minutes to get dead activities on or to do DP. Oh, YLCs, but it's not enough to save Testarossa from this big setup right now. Going to use a burst to be able to finish off.
Take it with RTL right there.
Yep.
War Bandit 1 game away from moving on to the losers final. So we have to wait for even Nip up to go through. We've got one more round, one more game to play. Testarossa trying not to fall out set up, but deep it's right there.
August picks up with the overhead. The house is out as well. Waits a DP. Gets bonked on the head for that trouble. Testarossa has to find a way to get them houses back out safely. One back individually getting pushed towards the corner. War Bandit leaping in. First off the table now for Testarossa. This one house is all that they've got. Any more than that, they're going to have to pay bedroom tax. Get scooped up off the floor. Counter. Gets bounced off the wall from that counter hit. It's not enough.
It's not over.
Gets tripped up. And the Afari coming in from War Bandit is going to be able to secure it 2-0 to losers final.
Testarossa unfortunate right there. And you know what I think it really was? It was the fact that we were getting no time given to get them houses out. It was War Bandit completely on top of it the whole game, not wanting to give the time of day to the Jacko main themselves. In fact, didn't even want to discuss the board of Monopoly with his opponents.
Like, I'm like 4 years old. Do you think I can count money? What the heck is property tax?
Isn't Jacko like
Jacko's
2 months?
Like 2 months. Yeah, like 2-3 months.
I was going to say, doesn't one of them drink sugar water?
Hey, let's not look too deep into it.
The lore of Guilty Gear Strive. The lore of Guilty Gear. It's strange.
Raven's the historian, so ask Raven about Guilty Gear lore.
Right
they were there the entire time.
They are there the entire
Yeah, they've been there the entire time. For 1,000 years.
For 1,000 years. And still, I am here.
He used to be like super dominant, like Rev.
Yeah, like Rev 1. Yeah,
Right.
start Rev 1.
He's still good.
Yeah.
Still good, but he's just not. Tippy to top. Tippy to top.
We're not Elfelt. We're not Johnny.
No.
Which, you know what? I'm surprised I've not seen any today, in all honesty. You know, it's...
That's nice.
Hey, yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
nice.
You see what I'm seeing?
I am seeing what you're seeing.
Are we getting...
No, they're trying. He's bamboozling us. There's no way. There's no way.
Not in this game.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. If he just turned his head around, just like, shh, don't tell anybody. In front of a crowd of like 50, 60 people.
Whoa. Are we actually going to get it though? No, I don't think we are.
Yeah.
No, yeah, all right. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, stop it.
All right.
You're going to make me start smoking.
All right. You're getting us excited on camera. Shut up. Come on.
All right. Okay. So, yeah. If he's definitely going to be going in with the soul. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I do think they
Going up against Raven.
Yeah, it's a bit of an... I mean, to be fair, we seen Niffy, obviously, in their last game. It was the typical Niffy gameplay. Yeah. Run you down, getting the wild assaults and the frozen when they can. And obviously just be chaotic against the cannon on the screen. But seems to do it against Peter.
Okay. So, of course, with this being the winners final as well, this means that we're now to the first to 3 best of 5 gameplay as well. So we've got a little bit more time for adaptability with the call out systems up. But first, the beginning from Peter gets a scratch. Already started up strong in this corner game, gets another scratch as well. So that exciting game building up as well. Going to be able to scratch once more, double scratch. Or tries to go for an empty jump. Low, but gets his speed out.
We're in a fantastic position with this Raven right now. Full bar, full excitement. We're going to be doing so much damage. If we can't get in, scratch is just going to be whiff, which is unfortunate though. Archie for the projectile needle, and it is going to be punishing that DP. Peter taking the first round.
Yeah, Peter already demonstrating quite a fair few matchup knowledge sort of situations between Raven and Sol. Like Raven does have with that glide mechanic having a couple of unique ways to be able to work around the glide and bar. You kind of see there sort of like a glide scratch is a really good way of dealing against the bar. And already managing that fantastically well.
Oh, just going off the screen. The YRC for the dirtiest mix I've ever seen. Going down for that low. Just trying to chase down Peter though. Niffy trying to stay on top. The Raven player catching the low. Back into the corner. In the XD stance. Tries the YRC. Wild. Oh. Not going to get away with it though. Actually just going to get scratched full screen. DP coming out. Go for that mix. Really nice overhead. So nice. It's going to be bursting.
I don't forget. Or catches the backdash. Transition into a hard knockdown. Peter does have just shy of the finger. Nope. Throws it out with the YRC. Trains. Going to go back into neutral. RC's to be able to force the situation. Eagle's going to be able to catch. He's going to be able to YRC to extend. But Niffy with that 5k pickup.
The classic 5k. He ain't going to sugarcoat it with that button. Catching it with the anti-air. Going to be going round a piece right here. And a huge round stop straight to the exit distance there. Want to build with that to as quick as you're going to be caught on the backdash right there. Its buttons are flying between these two right now, but it's Niffy that is on top, and the train does not stop for no one. Huge throw coming out, and it should be dead in the corner on a dizzy for the Bear Sweeper as well. The Tyrant Wave.
Smart game from Niffy, first game there. Of course, we're seeing a lot of aerial dashes in to catch the backdash against Peter. Like that backdash with Raven is really cool, kind of like Slayer, kind of goes invisible, pulls back, but Niffy, good adjustment, chasing him down with the air dash on that Okazemi situation.
Yeah, that was really nice watching Niffy. Yeah, like you said, chasing him down, not wanting to give him a second. You can see as well the reactions of the XD stance as well, whether it's just a run-up throw, whether it is just look, I'm going to get the most damage I can out of it.
Even if it's just YRC.
Yeah, even if it's just YRC.
Because it'll get Peter just to second guess themselves right on that YRC call. But here we go once again. Doesn't get the dash under, unfortunately, but will still take a hard knockdown, go back to mid-screen. Peter holding firm, doesn't want to backdash like in game 1, but command grab out of the XTC stance. Gets the dash under this time into the dust loop sequence. It's a hard knockdown. Air dash, cross up, gets blocked.
Oh, the dust just short, unfortunately. Red RC, we're going to go straight into the orb. We're going to miss the command grab though. That's going in. Nice air to air right there. And the float on in, the dive on in. Gonna get caught up, unfortunately, and will chip out. HR straight to Fafnir. It is going to be Niffy taking that base round.
Here's a mystery back in there. 0 frame recovery on jump lead. So you can either go straight to jump lead or just land it below.
What, on Sol?
On Sol, on his jump H.
Really?
Yeah, 0 frame recovery.
Is that why he can just like do whatever he wants? Yeah, that's crazy.
Not even when he lands, he can just go straight to jump lead afterwards.
Hey, my man's main character. You know what can you do?
Ice Gate privilege.
Like nice game privilege right there.
Double scratch, going to be able to get some excitement gauge up. Goes back to a scramble and a needle YRC to be able to get the round. Tying up one apiece in game number 2 here at Winners Final. Straight XDC stance, gets command grab for that trouble. Hard knockdown from the DP.
Nice effort in this sort of situation. Once again, you see him go for a minus one close, but he does this time around and actually gets caught out, forced to the corner. A huge grab coming out from Peter right there. Loving his air extension, loving these air grabs. And that extra bar is filling up once more. Flashing on in, we're going to be hitting the overhead, missing the bears to try and save their life, and this should be it for Peter right now. If we're able to combo, no, never mind, trying to go for another gun, nearly flying into the orb, and it's going to be Peter catching with the sweep, and it's going to be 1-1 Raven going up to give a little bit of advice here. Hey,
yo, bro.
make sure you use these buttons.
I like how you low profiled that burst, that's really sick.
I was
But next time, do close S command grab on the count here.
Duel. 1.
Nice spot.
Hard knock down in towards the corner. Overhead line. Knee drop. Met with the DP with that trouble. Peter decides to burst. Still not wanting that to deal with soul pressure on the knockdown. Catches the back dash. Needle, no YRC to back it up, however. Just wanted to try and call out different options a little bit. There's a cut hit.
Oh my days! Firm right there from Niffy to get this combo was absolutely amazing. YRC gonna go for the throw once more. Run under. Should be dead at the end of this. We've got the tension bar to do it. Those Snoops in the corner. Call it the website, and we're gonna be going for another mix. It's them catching low Niffy. Oh man, it's powered up now.
Outside, just jumps forward, wants to try and see what Peter wants to try and force the situation. Back out to the neutral, big counter hit, gonna be able to get a pick up. Peter decides to burst. Explosive damage if Peter did burst otherwise. Sets up the orb, glide straight to low. Gets a scratch RC, extend towards the corner, double scratch, 3K orb. Dead angles their way out.
The backdashes though, just trying to stay out of Niffy's way, but unfortunately, pushing the corner right now.
Dashes straight through Solstice. Gonna be able to get a pick up. Oh, but the RC gonna be able to carry towards the corner. Pick up. You can hear the French crowd in the background. They love that dust loop.
Not over yet.
Little in, trying to slow it down. Blitz getting called out though. Nice anti-air coming out from Peter. More needles coming in the air. DP to call out the dive in. It is back and forth between these two right now. Burst coming out, just catching from Niffy, and it is going to be 2-1 in this set right now. Huge from Niffy right there.
Very unfortunate there for Peter. You saw that he got the gold burst there. Starts off by throwing up the needles, sees the aerial reaction. YRC's to check him, but doesn't manage to get there, bro. Okay, so.
Actually wants more. Get anything out of it though. We'll get Fafnir into the corner. Nice tech up with the instant buttons in that overhead. And you know what? I'm loving that. Even though we're next to forcing the low option. Up to block high. YRC from both of them.
DP on wake up reversal. Catches that backdash once again and then followed by an immediate burst bait. Pick up. French crowd are loving this right now as he puts himself onto set point. Niffy, 1 round away and is feeling it. Got a lot of bursts on the side of Peter as well. Peter's going to have to play this round pretty much perfectly. Gets his 6 feet, tries to get a command grab, but the burst from Niffy said no.
In, just dodging around it. XT is not going to be falling for. We're actually getting no TG off that Fafnir right here. Does lose. Check your information, check your frames on the website right there. It is going to be a huge combo coming out from Niffy right now. We're into stun. We've got a whole lot of tension. We should be able to kill Peter at the end of this, and we do. Niffy, who doubted him, to go on to grand finals for Guilty Gear Xrd Rev2. It will be Peter going down to losers final against War Bandit. I think we'll probably take a little bit of a break before just going in. We will get the players set up, but that is War Bandit versus Peter. Niffy moving on once more. I mean, are you surprised? Are you really surprised?
No, let's just. I had to hold you there for a second. Like
The anticipation.
there was definitely some amazing interaction that was coming in there, and I think on paper Raven does have some really amazing tools right there, but Niffy's fundamentals are just too good. His soul scrambles and fundamentals are just too strong.
Well, you've really seen it there, especially when it was interacting around the glide, interacting around the obviously ecstasy stance. It was the fact that it was, if we're gonna interact with the, if you're gonna try and glide at me, I'm just gonna go for the straight air to air, continue going with the YRC or red RC, and then just keep that combo going. If you're gonna throw ecstasy stance up, I'm gonna gunflame YRC and go for the grab mix up. I'm gonna make you doubt yourself.
If I'm in the air, I'll do the startup of like the dive kick.
Yeah.
And then YRC afterwards. It's like, the onus is on you to be able to be like, oh, what's going to happen next?
Are they going to follow through? Are they actually going to do it? You know, what are we dealing with here? And Niffy was really, really, really smart. Obviously, play around that with Peter, with the Raven as well, and did a fantastic job with this. So, reason why they were over on into grand finals. I think only dropping one game throughout the bracket. So,
yeah. Pretty strong set count there, like somewhere around about 92% so far.
Yeah. We'll move on to both Peter and War Bandit though. It's going to be the Sin versus Raven.
So will we have the run back for War Bandit and Niffy straight from the get-go on winners semis, or is Peter going to stand firm as the only other European representative outside of France?
I mean, French do be good at video games.
French do be good at Guilty Gear, especially.
Both Strive and Xrd. That's
and Accent Core as well.
And Accent Core.
And Accent Core.
I'll forget Accent Core.
They've got the trifecta.
With the Triforce of the Guilty Gears.
Yeah. So the French love Guilty Gear so much so that the French, of course, we've got Fix Me Steve right there, sat on the front row, who helped bring Guilty Gear back to the modern age. Give us a wave. Look at the camera, man. Applause you, man. Big round of applause for Fix Me Steve for getting rollback in Plus R. And,
just to add to that as well, congratulations to Fix Me Steve as well. Recently married.
Ah.
7 or 10.
All right, okay, so here we go. Losers final. Warband starting off strong. Start overhead. Extend into another Zelda. Swap sides and the whip burst. That's going to give Peter an opportunity to be able to get started on their game plan. Another glide coming in. Brilliant blocks coming in for War Bandit. Rage gets pushed back into mid-screen. It's a bit of a scramble with the air throw. Okay. Another glide gets opened up overhead. Resets into throw. Double scratch RC into command grab. Set up the orb.
It's rinse and repeat in this corner right here. A huge counter hit on the side of Peter. Should be able to end it. No. A bit of a scramble out of that corner. Needle not properly confirming, but we will get the hit on that orb placement. Peter taking that first round and getting so much off to that XP stance as well. Look at that bar filter.
Hit. That XP bar is almost essentially filled right there. Of course, this is another matchup where Peter's really rinsing that needle to make sure that Sin doesn't have the opportunity to like come out of situations that he otherwise couldn't. Another counter hit 6P into super, has 50 meter to be able to RC follow up as well. Oh, we need to see a knockdown. Might be enough, it's enough anyway. Woo! Very fast game one.
Is huge. Peter right there. XD ball to the fullest. Super ending the game. See if they can keep that going there. And like you're saying, yeah, using the needle to really try and slow down War Bandit, which is something he's going to be needing to do throughout this set. We cannot allow.
Will base the DP with the glide straight into the drop. be able to get a scratch. Bar once again filling up 50 meter to be able to extend into command grab if so needed.
Oh my days!
50 meter once again into the scoop.
I like it was the anticipation of I'm gonna YRC, so I'm ready for this orb. We're in the background behind the orb. Peter getting ready with the command grab.
It was huge, beautiful recognition. Like you saw the double jump from Warband. It's like, oh, you're out of air options. Okay, sit. Let me just swoop you out the atmosphere.
Just extend those arms right there. That is crazy.
XCC Gage hasn't been nothing but full pretty much this entire set so far.
The
and
win.
he gets scooped once again.
Look at the damage from this combo right there. Orb setting up into the fantastic situation. The glide on in. Scratch coming out. The dash through the beat driver. Burst being used on the side of Warband. They're really on the back foot now. They've got to fight for their life against Peter, but Peter is in a fantastic situation. Not dashing away.
Okay, XCC Gage is now dropped. He's going to have to build it from the bottom. Oh, just throw it back!
Oh, and this should be it.
JoJo pose. Oh. Just a moment there where, of course, the XCC Gage drop, War Bandit did almost have an opportunity. But you just see that it's almost kind of the opposite of what we were seeing with War Bandit whenever they were playing against Jacko, right?
Yeah.
Whilst his long-range normals are really good at taking out houses, it's really bad against Peter because he stood half screen away, just waving his arms like, come on, I'm right here, hit me.
It's a really awkward situation for War Bandit to deal with because it's what they've been playing with throughout the start of this top 8, but now you're playing against someone who you're going to have to get close from there, so it's someone that you're going to have to get in, maybe get some throws in. You can't really space them out and make them double guess themselves. Peter doing a fantastic job on the corner right here though, will eventually touch out, won't kill with the needle, but we're on a speck of life on top of War Bandit. Slow walk forward, not wanting to overcommit.
Wants to try and drain that XCC Gage. He doesn't want to be able to allow Peter to be able to carry on this tear that they've been on. Vaulting game set up. Ash overhead into jump D.
Oh my god.
Jump D, another vaulting game.
Oh my god.
Oh. He tried to re-jump into jump D again. He's like, surely you're not going to block the fifth one. Surely you're not going to block a fifth one. He's like, no, but I'm going to match.
6 times the charm. I'm going to get that anti-air out.
Oh, grab. Oh, base a DP with a backdash. It's a scoop.
Sets her up, really nice awareness from Warband that doesn't really dash out. Moving on the back end of this combo right now. A really nice side switch to get that corner. And we're going to go into the save. No, we're not. Opting to go for low, but it's going to get jumped immediately by Peter right there. We will be able to set up the corner. Scoop the air dash on the YRC. Not want to deal with any of the shenanigans coming out from Shin today.
Sin just goes out to full screen to be able to get a bite from Peter. Oh, gets counter hit straight
oh my days.
into a counter hit confirmation as well.
That'll be Peter moving back to win it. Sorry, to grand finals to get that run back against Niffy. War Bandit finding themselves knocked out, and that was a fantastic game from Peter right there. They're consistently on top, just to try and make sure that Sin can't get their gameplay out, make sure that, you know, War Bandit can't get their game plan started up, and was consistent in just dealing with Sin's offense and defense right there.
Amazing stuff. Like pretty much the entire flowchart of what you were seeing there from what you would establish from Raven. That's like a very high established Raven set plan right there. Like it was even getting to the point where it's just like, oh, I will do the pseudo kind of fake DP bait. Like he could have just gone flight straight down just to be able to call the DP, but he would do a full flight, then into down, then into back dash to call it DP as well. I was like, aha, caught you flinching.
You did catch it a couple times though with War Bandit with the beat driver, really call it out when you seen Peter coming out of ecstasy though.
Yeah.
Obviously give him the credit with his due.
It's difficult though as well because Peter's always around 25 meters. So even if War Bandit decides, okay,
well,
let me establish space.
That was another part of it though. There was such really good resource usage coming out from Peter as well that whenever we found that opportunity, we were in the corner with damage, with a full bar attention. Sorry, yeah, full bar attention, a full bar of ecstasy as well, that we could just dump it out there, and then we've seen several supers that could kill, and it was a fantastic game from them. Let's see if they can repeat that here though, because we're going to go into the run back in grand finals. Niffy versus Peter once more.
Started off with around about 60 people this morning, and here we are, made it all the way down to the final two.
Between these two right now, is it going to be Niffy defending the home run, getting them the win at UFA, or is it going to be Peter taking it with the
I would like to see a
reset
reset at the very least. It means more games the merrier. What are you shaking your head at? No reset. No reset. That's the thing with Niffy as well. Is like he establishes such confidence. He gets on stage. He's like, oh, I hope to win. He's like, no, I hope everyone loses. I hope you all lose.
It's a winning mentality. you can tell it's a proper winning mentality. And you know what? The thing is as well, he's allowed that confidence. You know what I mean? If any top player can play like that, you're allowed that confidence. And it's been a fantastic set to see him obviously play through his last two. What?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, both at home and here at UFA. Give it up for Grand Finals for Guilty Gear Exard Revelator 2.1. On Leon, you got Niffy with a classic soul going up against Peter. The Invader coming all the way in. Let's bring it. It's a good count hit start to be able to get the hard knockdown into the orb.
Fantastic start of the round here. Ready. Next to the orb is actually going to get hit this time around. Can't confirm it for the rest of them buttons, but we'll get the scratch in. Swan to space, YRC into the ecstasy stance. We're seeing a few more counter hits, a little bit different game plan coming this time around from Peter. Ooh, they're nearly getting caught by the dust, which would have been unfortunate.
Keeping the hold set up, of course, Niffy reacting, jumps straight out. Pressure setting in, trying to back off, but the backer says no, I'm here. Now with the corner established, it's up to Peter to be able to weather the storm. Chase down. I'll knock down from Peter. Again, a jump out into YRC. Oh, good absorption though from the ecstasy stance. Is going to be able to get hard knockdown. Throws out the needle. Tries to call out an option from Niffy.
A nice setup in this corner right now though, but the reactions from Niffy right there, just to go to the low kick, just to go to TK2D.
Oh, and the 2D to low profile the burst.
Huge for Niffy right there, because they're going to this next round. No resources on the table. Niffy with burst on. Definitely in their favor. Is going to get caught out here though immediately. Oh! Trying to go for the goal, trying to go for the goal.
YRC to be able to extend. Does actually get clipped by E6. Catching up quickly. Just to establish the corner.
Scratch coming out. Ecstasy are finally getting filled this time around. Needles into space.
Yep, goes get clipped by Noodle. This is actually going to slow Niffy down a little bit. But YRC says no. He's still going to catch up. Still going to be able to get an extension off of this. The orb gets into the fight, gets hit overhead. Sets up orb once again low. Does get blocked. Big count hit. That's going to be able to go into double scratch, into orb, into command grab.
Not even super needed. It's going to be a round apiece in this first game of Grand Finals. Looking close between these two right now. Gonna go for that low DP. Should be getting punished, and it does. Go for that low scratch. And I set up the glide in. 7-5 on the back foot once again. 5k to hit, and no problem to get confirm after.
Oh, but sees the ecstasy stance. Takes the opportunity to close the gap and get a command grab. Resulting in a good solid 50% coming in for Niffy. Oh, but they just walk into the back, bro. Sets up into the command grab. The YRC jump out avoids the situation. Peter's down forced to burst. Does have 75 meter to shy off.
Back in this corner once more though, going to counter hit the Fafnir, and Bears is going to be baited out. Huge command grab right there. Can Peter end it to get this first game? No, but we're going to go into another setup. High-low, going to be gulped by Niffy.
Good effort to be able to push Peter out, but the close dash in into buttons. Peter taking game one.
Heaven or hell.
Revolt. Getting ready for another. And oh my days, straight into the ecstasy, but Niffy does not care. Will keep it going. Wow, the shot throw. Into the corner. Does lose. Ooh. Midway through, unfortunately.
Tries to throw out an orb, but Nippy air dashes in to be able to close the gap. There's that dive kick into YRC that we saw on Winner's Final before. Hard knockdown. Does have 50 meter for the PRC, gets the scoop. Air dashes in.
That's the situation here for Peter, but we will find Nippy getting out, and just the dash fight, just the dash jump feed, that is crazy. Hit my man on the noggin multiple times, tell him this ain't over till it's over.
To scratch early, to be able to set up the game plan, baits the DP, forces Nippy to burst. Both players with 25 meter are going to be able to YRC. Slowing down the pace a little bit, just wants to try and establish a bit of space between the two. Nippy knocked in. Huge shot.
Five. They're going in, it's going to be hit with
run
the...
of 5D, ooh!
The charge does hit, and it's going to be a huge combo going out for Nippy right now. No real bar on the table. We'll use it for the YRC and keep it going off the gunflame. Goes through once more in the corner. Tons of damage coming out from the Soul Main right now. And it is pressure on pressure. No chance to go to the XP stand. They're anti-air with the 5K. Forced to use burst to try and keep this round alive. But is on a pixel of life left. Has to stay on the offensive. Cannot give Nippy the opportunity.
Weak 2S can't hit. Actually going to be able to extend pressure.
But the bringer!
Wild stomp off the back row.
Woo!
Tying it up one apiece.
Heaven or
Intense. He'd have fight for the life right there, but trying to finally get the last one from Nippy there. Go back to that game. Ooh, I'm sorry, game 3 though. First game used straight away. Good playing it. All his sets up straight to the stands, but can't see anything from him. He's still going out. A nice set to the corner.
First. Both players now at 50 meters, uses it to extend pressure and to be met with a dead angle. Both meters are now pretty much off the table. To play this good old-fashioned way. Those ecstasy level scratches working wonders for Peter. He has an empty low, set up orb, runs in for the throw.
A jump grab right there, going to be blocking the super, and it's a huge opportunity for Nippy right now to keep that going. Over to the corner, but it just drops. Unfortunate with the 5K, could not hit in that situation. This is a round to Peter. Going to be starting off strong, punish on the grab.
Oh, Ecstasy's actually through the 6H. Double jump, gets a knee drop, gets a hard knockdown into scratch. Both players trying to scramble for a solid hit. Peter getting the corner position. Falls out the... No! Doesn't get a punish on the DT!
A lot of drops in this set right now. You can see the nerves on both of these players, but...
Magic Revolver. Gets the jump D to the dust loop. It's a hard knockdown. Air dash overhead, good. Blocks from Peter. Gets a needle as well, gets a side swap. You ain't moving anywhere anytime soon. Ooh,
The dash, the grab, the bear straight away from Nippy, wanting this round.
Hey,
And they should be getting it against this wall right now.
needs one more mix. To the empty low, good block. YRC off the needle, and the air grab gonna be able to set up orb. Gets the scratch to force him in place. Next hit will do it from both of these players now. Gets the by needle, doesn't get confirmation of the sweep. Forces Peter to burst.
YRC out.
Back plus frames, and he backdashes the command grab. Peter taking game number 3. Nerves of steel to be able to backdash like that against Soul homing in on you. But it works out. Make it 2-1 to Peter. Will this translate to a bracket reset? Of course, can't see it on the scoreboard, guys, but Peter actually has to win 2 full sets here. Has to reset Nippy into loser's side. That's a hard knockdown. Nippy side swap. Abari's that way out. Peter getting the corner position.
Low needle back in. It's going to be a lot of pressure coming out from Peter, and it's going to pay off with that grab right there. Not going into ecstasy instead. He's just going to get counter hit and there's being used for Peter.
Well, backdash just to avoid the fat is. It's like, yeah, I know what you're about. Leave me alone. I don't want none of that. But Nippy says no.
Days.
Come here. come here.
This Fafnir is prescribed for your dome. It's going to be huge with that counter hit as well. Like that YRC, just to stay away. So they're not flying into the hole, but Peter's going to be flying into Niffy. Get these combos on down in the corner. Needle once more. Light in with the overhead. Nice box coming out from Niffy.
Oh, but the counter hit scratch. That's going to be able to set up. Niffy dashes forward. And the Abare from Peter puts him on a reset point.
Plus, I absolutely love that dash out from Niffy. The reactions to immediately get away from that orb setup situation. But are on the back foot right now, though. Are on the verge of maybe getting reset as well. So let's see what you can do, Niffy. You said no reset, man. I want to see if you can keep your word.
Oh, YRC straight into XDC stance. He's going to get another scratch once again. Goes into the glide, gets opened up overhead, gets the burst. XDC is leveling up now, gets clipped by the orb. Pulls out on the dashboard from Niffy. One more can do it for a reset point. Calls out the dead angle, but doesn't get a punish. Gets a wild throw into the corner. This is going to be Dustloop. Fafnir.
We've got the bomb, we've got the tension. We have the next mix after this.
YRC.
Niffy!
Double jump
Hit on the overhead!
RC.
George Dust!
And it's
Niffy!
enough.
Keeping it alive! The French crowd! Going wild for this man, they shake of the head.
All or nothing.
All or nothing. Fafnir gets a counter hit, pushes towards the corner. For the call out on the tank. Peter doesn't bite. Using FD to try and push out. Ecstasy gauge.
My man is fighting through it though, does not care for the ecstasy. Only cares for the damage. Run in, just trying to find an opportunity. The dive kick down, it's not going to do a lot. The sweep scratches. IRC pressure in the corner. It's looking good for Peter right now, but they need to do a lot more. Actually going to get hit right there though, and it's going to be a huge combo going out from Niffy. Are we going to get Dust Loops? I think we are.
I don't think this next combo is going to quite do it. He's going to need another bit of OT just to be able to finish off unless he gets a big counter hit. That wrist gauge is yet to be cranked. Okay, Mari's their way back out to big screen. He gets the empty low. Pushing towards the corner once again. Needle YRC. YRC back from Niffy to try and establish, but Peter Abari's their way out. Double jumps out. Back to the scramble. Big
my
counter hit.
days.
Gets a command grab for the trouble. Gets an orb YRC.
Huge burst. Goal burst, Fafnir into the corner.
Where's the burst? Where's the burst from Peter? Is he going to hold on to it? He does. And there it goes. Okay, last opportunity now. And the YRC into wild throw ties it up 2 games each.
My man flew on in on a jumbo there coming at 77 miles per hour just to grab this man by the scuff of his collar and say, nah, I'm going to do it my own way.
You would have thought with something like that he would be sponsored by like Leon Airlines.
Air France, maybe.
He's like, I'm so meter efficient. I only cost 25 meter as opposed to every other airline which costs 50 meter. Scratch. Ooh, tries to call out the jump out from Niffy, but doesn't bite. Does get thrown though. Oh, but the tech is going to get hard knocked down.
Quick on the scratch, just get a full combo right there though. You get the trade on the counter, Fafnir working wonders once again, and it's been doing wonders for Niffy in these past few games. Will drop the combo, but he does not care. He's ready for the reset with the 5K. Running back in, chasing down Shadowman himself, but Raven is ready. Peter's gonna get the full combo, gets around the command grab with the foot stomp right there. Niffy is around the way from winning Exxon here at UFA.
Oh, jumps out from the XCC stance. Catches Niffy trying to throw a command grab. Catches a scratch on the backdash. Baits a DP. Baits a burst. That's pretty much a perfect sequence there for Peter. Gets a pickup as well. Huge amount of ecstasy and only just shy of 1 mix-up away from tying it up rounds in this final game. Needs one more. Niffy jumps out, but he gets a throw into the corner. And he catches on the Abari on the wake-up. Final game, final round here at UFA.
All or nothing.
Is Peter gonna reset or will Niffy take it all? Fafnir once more. It's the XD stands, and that's going to be so much for Peter to use right now. We're in a fantastic situation. Set him in the corner, throwing Needle in. We're going to take the trade though. Niffy hitting on the other side with the JK. We get in, huge air grab coming out.
build up that ecstasy, gonna establish a bit of space, gets a side swap, but Niffy Abari's that way out, gets a hard knockdown, blitz shield.
Oh my days!
Niffy closes the gap. Or tries to get an Abari out to deal with the glide, but it says no.
Right in, what's the mix?
Good blocks on the overhead, gets clipped by the needle counter hit, gets picked up, and it's bracket reset!
That was huge from Peter right there. Huge confirm as well off that needle right at the end. Just enough to get that bracket reset against it right there on the 3-2. Close games right here. That's super. That Tyrant Rave on the blitz as well. The awareness to immediately go into that from Niffy was absolutely fantastic on the Frenchman. Oh my days. We've got, what, a maximum of 5 more games of this. That's crazy.
These guys have been going down to the wire, so you know they're going to go the full length here. And this is actually unprecedented for Niffy in quite some time. Of course, we were saying before, he's like, no, I'm not going to go reset the bracket.
Yeah.
This kind of, the mental game, it kind of feels like Niffy's actually the one on the back foot.
Definitely feels like that. Definitely feels like that. Peter's got the mental control over this. Definitely has it with some of these setups as well, and it's looking really good. From the check. Set from the corner, double scratch in the air. We are going to get Orban catching the dash out. There is no flight zone. Going to Peter right now, but we're going to go back to this. Mid-screen, just wanting to play around. To the corner, throw a needle out.
Oh, tries to get a 6P. Doesn't work out for Peter. What? Head-to-head, turning into a bit of a scramble. Gets the throw. Going to be able to set it up. To glide? No, just chases down. YRC just to avoid Niffy right here. Just on a fraction of life left. YRC Fafnir.
Like it. I really am like it.
Hit 5K. But to be able to get a hard knockdown. YRC. No, doesn't YRC the gunfight. Just decides to keep establishing pressure. But that air throw from Peter. These air throws have been working wonders. These are like probably the last 2 or 3 matches we've been seeing to really establish sort of aerial control with these air throws coming in.
It's a really nice awareness from them as well, because it's making sure that we can't, like, you know, we're reducing Niffy's movement, making sure that they can't really get out. You're seeing it with the orbs as well, and a huge punish on both that DV and that burst. Does not really get anything off it, though, unfortunate. We will get the trade points here, though. Huge command grab going into the corner. We set up another orb. I think we should be. Yes, we are. It's right on them. Go for that high low with the 6P out. Not wanting to deal with it. It is going to be Pierce coming out. Never mind. Peter wants to try and let the play through. Peter coming in.
All for that 5K once again working out in Niffy's favour. Going to re-establish the corner pressure. However, Peter does have high excitement and does have 50 meter. Could be a reversal on the table. No, just takes forward into RC. Gonna be able to get the pickup. This might be enough. Gonna be able to jump, mashing the buttons, and game 1 going to Peter. Peter has finally taken the lead.
This is sensational between these two right now. Niffy just taking a breather though. Wants to jump straight back into it. Peter is in a fantastic situation right now against Niffy and is doing all that he can to really stop the Frenchman in their trap, controlling the air, fantastic setups, blocking his path, and the up-tech buttons for the overhead situation is also a wild one as well. Like, I can't get over that.
Immediate first punch, does not want to have the ability to hook 70 that. Oh, dashes through the dive kick to be able to get a hard knockdown, going to be able to build up. And Deja Vu, we've seen it game after game with that empty flight to call out DP. There's a lot of meter here as well. Going to be able to scoot into the super as well. That's going to be every single hit. Is the kick going to be enough? It is.
It definitely is. It's going to be Peter once again. Round up against Niffy. Looking like we're starting to run away with it here.
Hard knockdown. Start building up. And again! It's not only turning into game to game, but almost round to round now. Big counter hit off the wire. See from the ecstasy stance as well. Huge game plan win condition set up now.
He's in a fantastic situation, trying to go for the command grab low button. Is he just jumping out? We're finally going to get some hits on the board though from the Frenchman. We're going to get a huge combo in this corner right here. Able to set up, but buttons on wake up once again. Peter not wanting to deal with any of the pressure. that Niffy has on offer. A huge counter hit right there. Put Peter 2-0 up over the Frenchman. And it's looking shaky. It's looking rough for Niffy right now. He's going to go straight back into it.
Taking his time, yes.
There's a confident in that head nod. There's a smile back on the face. Are we about to get some 10 out of 10 entertainment with that wild throw? I think we are. Nippy with a fantastic start to this round. We're set up into the corner already. But Peter delivering it once again with that throw. It's back and forth between these two right now.
Turns out to be a little bit scrambling. The needle YRC to be able to get some pressure extension. Catches the Abare with the needle YRC. Hard knockdown. Being a lot more solid on defense now. Doesn't want to try and force the situation too early, but gets scooped.
Getting hit by that orb, just falling into it. The center ball once again hitting on the low. Peter in a fantastic situation right now because they are on UFA. Exxon, Rev2 tournament points. Just one more round.
He has a huge mountain to climb right now. Scratch. Oh, and the anti-air to be able to deal with the Riot Stomp. YRC's got both players. Flame chases him down, gets a big cat hit. Hard knockdown. Air dash, double overhead. Gets a pickup. Gets a dust loop. Be able to extend into the hard knockdowns. Not over yet. Back dash. MT gets for an overhead once again. But the YRC's even going to fly their way out. RC. And it bringer. Is it enough?
It is! Nippy just chasing him down with a little fist bump. Is this the comeback that the Kings would want? Let's see, Nippy. You're on a knife's edge right now.
Oh, gets whipped by the orb. That's going to translate into half exciting game. 6P, another scratch. First is on the table for Nippy, so does have an opportunity to be able to escape. He uses it.
Gets the air but no proper confirm off it. Gonna get command grab. This could be it. It is for Peter. He's gonna get the final hit. It's gonna be 3-0 over on loser's side of Grand Finals. The Raven Maid taking it here at UFA. Peter is your champion of Guilty Gear Exxon Revelator 2.
An amazing performance there from the Czech Republican.
Beat Niffy.
Beat Niffy.
That's crazy.
That's great. On home turf.
On home turf.
Woo, woo, woo. The Raven cosplay is a real MVP.
Definitely.
What was Raven whispering in his ear? We will never know.
Just really bad Raven puns. just the whole time.
Just that doing
Oh
like
my god.
ecstasy quotes. Like every time he loses, like, Iso,
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 Iso. Oh my days though, what a fantastic set coming out from Peter. And you know what? It was the adaptation to what Niffy's game plan was against Peter in that first winners finals game, to then spin it around and go, look, if you're going to try and play this way against me, I'm just going to I'm going to create a new game plan. I'm going to set up orbs a little bit further from the corner. I'm going to block myself from the orbs so you can only hit me with like 2D and 2K and stuff like that. And it worked out so well on the Czech Republican.
And even when there was like, it kind of resulted in the orb not being able to do much. Like if Peter found themselves in the corner and had orb to establish his space in front of him, it was like, okay, cool. Let me go into ecstasy so that the timer for ecstasy being able to drain away stays topped up.
Exactly.
I can keep my ecstasy level up. It keeps my win condition rolling in effect.
And the thing is as well, you had so much of them orbs just stopping Niffy's movement as well. Whether it was set up high, they go for that YRC jump, try and get out. The fact that it was in their flight path so many times as well. The fact that we got the command grab after it confirmed with the orb as well. It was fantastic work coming out from Peter right there. And it was fantastic adaptation to deal with the Frenchman itself. A fantastic job.
And a fantastic representation here at this top 8 as well. Of course, a lot of players coming in from France, but also just character representation as well. Like we've had Sol, obviously, we've had Sin, Raven, Shaco. The weirdest thing is that we've had 2 Fausts. Normally,
that's crazy.
I would expect from France to have there be like 3-4 Sols, and here we are, of course, with Iffy being the only sole representation. But of course, here we are with our awards ceremony coming in right here. Of course, Nian.
Don Piero.
Don Piero.
I'm in 5th place. I think we will be moving on to slow scroll over to, is that War Bandit there?
Now, of course, we've got King Rasta, one of the Faust representing, pretty much one of the Fausts representing here. There's Don Pietro as well.
There you had War, oh yeah.
Coming in joint 5th.
Joint 5th, yeah. With
2 medals which they've received today as well, of course, being in top 8 for Melty Blood as well, so. And of course, 4th place.
Testarossa right there with the Jacko showing off in some of them fantastic games, locking down, actually knocking out both Fausts as well. And then Warbandit coming in a respectable 3rd place, losing out to Peter. And then Niffy getting 2nd place with that soul. And in the end, your champion of Guilty Gear, Exod, is Peter!
There we go, holding up the UFA trophy. And I think this really does well to establish sort of how much the game has been able to retain its core players going through there. Of course, we were talking a bit before about rollback being implemented in the game and how that's really sort of opened up the environment.
Yeah.
All these top players that you've seen here in this top 8 to be able to continue grinding the game which they enjoy the most.
Well, yeah, it's that, and obviously it opens up the avenues of them being actually being able to play with each other as well. So it gives them a real opportunity to keep the game alive, keep it grinding, keep it striving, you know, keep making sure that, you know, it doesn't go away. And we're seeing it at UFA, 57 people in this bracket today. All came down to the one and only Peter taking the bracket away. Guilty Gear, man. What a game.
What a franchise.
What a franchise. Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to stick my Bridget jacket on.
Just at the end here.
Because we're going to go watch some Strive after this. Make sure you're sticking around in the venue. I'm committing to the bit. I'm committing to the bit.
You can do it,
yeah.
man. You can do it.
But if you're like, oh, I don't have that jacket. I need a jacket. Well, you're seeing this on the side of my screen. If you scan that QR code, if you go to the front of the venue, there's some UFA merch. You can grab hats like this over there for about €15. A couple of hoodies as well.
But what if I'm not a apparel guy? What if I'm more into like something a bit more that I can have in my own home? Like,
are you talking about a metal framed picture that would magnetize to your wall and you can have up to decorate? Well, that's fantastic, BP, because I've got the item for you.
Like the ones that I have at home, it's just like I use blue tack and it peels the paint off and it just looks nasty, man.
Well, let me tell you, this plate. This plate is it's a metal poster framing company that has so many art prints that on their website. During this weekend, actually, you can get a 20% off their website. Let me just make sure I'm being correct about that one.
I heard from some people that like the more posters that you get, the more that you actually save. It could be up to 44% with code UFA. Word on the grapevine. I mean, you're telling me.
The word on the grapevine. Yeah. Let me just.
But surely a company like Display doesn't do posters for things that I enjoy, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Well, what about UFA posters? Like, surely they won't have UFA posters.
Well, BP, you'd be surprised in that, as there are several UFA posters over this weekend that you can pick up yourself.
You're lying.
I am not.
And you say that I can actually save money as well.
You can save money whilst grabbing them posters as well.
That's amazing. Where's that at?
Display.com/UFA. You're catching me out. I haven't got my notes with me.
But yeah, guys, be sure to head over to display.com/UFA. Use the code UFA at checkout to be able to receive some Black Friday discounts. The more posters that you get, the more that you save. So it's meter efficiency. Why spend 50 meter to get 3 posters when you can spend 25 meter to get 4 posters? Think about it.
Use your brains. Use your brains, people.
But for us here over on Damascus' stream and for Guilty Gear Exode Revelator 2, we're going to be signing off. I've been BP Tank. It's been awesome commentating with you, Cano. Old man games.
Old man
games. 10 years. 10 whole years. And hopefully many more years to come. But for us here on the desk, we'll see you guys later. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of UFA. I know we will.
Oh, Mr. Rollback himself.
Mr.
Rollback himself.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.
Make sure
Enjoy
you
the
stick around on the other streams. We've still got MK on top 8 right now. Strive to come. Street Fighter is later. There's still a couple of side games going on with Grand Blue. If you're in the venue, stick around. But from Guilty Gear Exod, we will see you in a bit. Peace.